Greetings and welcome everyone to this very different and long anticipated in-person commencement ceremony for our graduates. On behalf of Bradley University, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and these soon-to-be graduates, I am honored to welcome you to the Bradley University 2020 Spring Semester Commencement Ceremony for the students from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. I am Stephen Standiford, the 12th president of Bradley University, and I'd like to say it feels great to be here today. I so wish that I could control the weather. I cannot, but no amount of bad weather has prevented us from being here today in person to celebrate your success. We've been waiting for this for months. We appreciate all of you being here and for following the COVID-19 guidelines we have in place. Specifically, I want to thank you for wearing your masks out of respect for one another. I also want to thank you for remaining seated and not approaching the stage to take photos. I know that's a hard one, but it's so important to assure everyone's safety. I also want to welcome those who are watching our live stream online. Thank you for joining us virtually for this special event. And most importantly, we are here to celebrate the outstanding educational achievement of these students. So let's begin with our national anthem. Please stand and remain standing for the invocation. And now, an invocation delivered by Chairman of the Bradley Board of Trustees, the Honorable Judge James Shadid.
Thank you, President Standiford, and good afternoon, everybody. This past year has presented all of us with many challenges. You have found the courage to meet them. A testament to you, to your character, and to this university. I hope you use what you have learned here to be positive forces for your family, your community, and your country. We have much to be thankful for and many people to thank because none of us achieves alone. Your families, your friends, and all who love and support you and provide guidance to you. The administration and staff and employees for providing a healthy and vibrant environment for you to learn and grow. Our faculty for pushing you to be the best you can be so that you have the tools to seek the future that you want. And today, a special thank you to all the people that cross the boundaries of their job descriptions, from administrators and leadership and staff and employees to faculty and grounds crew who made all of this possible, working tirelessly for one common purpose, to provide you with your graduation. So graduates, thank you for choosing Bradley University. You are the shining examples of what we strive to be. I ask you now to bow your heads in gratitude for all that we have been blessed with. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Shadid. You may be seated. As mentioned, Judge Shadid is the chairman of the Board of Trustees. Usually at this time during the ceremony, I would introduce all of the trustees and the platform party, but as you can see, we are doing things quite differently because of health and safety protocol. So I'm going to take just a few minutes to recognize them and hope you will join me in showing your appreciation for all that they do for our great institution. If you are following along with the electronic program, you'll find the Board of Trustees names listed there. These folks volunteer their time and their talent to lead this institution to a better tomorrow. They are pillars of society and influential leaders in their individual industries. Each and every one of them is absolutely devoted to Bradley's success. There's also an incredible administrative leadership team here at Bradley. I am surrounded by a group of people who are focused on what is best for our students and this institution. They are dedicated individuals who live and breathe Bradley University every day. Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Walter Zakahi, is on the stage here with me, and the rest of our team is working behind the scenes today. If you know any of these people or see them around, be sure to thank them for their tireless efforts and devotion. I also want to recognize the faculty and staff at Bradley, many of whom are actually here today. These individuals do more than just teach our students and work in our offices. They are committed to making sure each and every student succeeds. They have high expectations for you because they want you to be the best that you can be. These people are the core of the institution. They're what makes it great and what sets Bradley apart from others. I want to add two additional groups that are not formally on the script. As Judge Shadid mentioned, there's a major effort in putting together today's event. Our advancement group usually does commencement. It's challenging every year. It was particularly challenging this year, and I want to give a shout out to them. And most importantly, I really want to thank the friends and family members that are here supporting you today. They've been part of your support throughout this journey, and I think it's appropriate that we give them all a round of applause and thank them for their dedication. As is tradition, I have some words of wisdom I'll share with you shortly, but first, we've asked a student from the graduating class and a member of the Alumni Association to speak to you today. I would like to invite Christy Masanka to join us on stage. Christy is originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo and now resides in Urbana, Illinois. She is receiving her bachelor's degree in Arts of Criminology with a minor in sociology, and I am proud to say that she has a 3.9 GPA. Way to go. And will be attending Boston University's School of Law this fall. She is also fluent in French, English, and Lingala. Christy has been a residential advisor on campus, and she has worked for the office of Congressman Darren LaHood of the 18th District of Illinois, the East Central Illinois Refugee Mutual Assistance Center in Urbana, and the Bruce Nesbitt African American Cultural Center, also in Urbana. She has been quite involved during her time here at Bradley. She was a member of the Bradley Fellows, ACBU, and the Bradley Fencing Club. She also served as an at-large senator for Student Senate and participated as a mentor in the Office of Diversity and Inclusion's Scholarship Mentor Program. She has received numerous awards and recognitions on her resume, including being nominated for the Bradley Dean's List every semester, Dr. Barbara Pendleton Endowed Scholarship for Academic Excellence, the President's Volunteer Service Award bestowed by the President of the United States, the Volunteer of the Year Award by the Osher Long Life Institute for Distinctive Community Service, the Doug Stewart Scholarship for Distinctive Work in Service and Leadership Initiative, and she was named Outstanding Senior in Criminology. Please join me in welcoming Christy Masanka to the stage.
Good afternoon, President Standiford, Provost Zakai, Board of Trustees, esteemed staff, faculty, friend, family, and of course, my fellow classmates. It is an honor to be part of the commencement for the Bradley University Liberal Arts and Science College, class of 2021. Thank you all for being here with us as we celebrate our accomplishment, hard work, and commitment to higher education over the past few years. I think we all wonder whether or not COVID would prevent the celebration of our achievements. But since we did not let COVID sabotage our ceremony, I won't let it sabotage my speech either. This is the first and last time I will mention it because COVID-19 does not define us as people. We are braves. But before we were braves, we were just Care Bradley freshmen who hoped to make friends, acquire skill, make lifelong memories, grow as professional, build a network, and much more. I remember my freshman self and all the aspiration I had. I wanted to conquer and make the world a better place. I remember being excited by all the novelty the college experience had to offer. I remember the joy of building new relationships and the lack of inspiration when trying to find fun facts to introduce myself. Amid the good memories, I also remember being scared. Scared of not being able to finish my work on time, scared to not be involved enough, scared to not accomplish the goals I had set for myself, scared to simply not be enough. I became terrified to the point that it stopped me from trying even before I had started. In those moments of self-doubt and fear, I couldn't help but envision our very own founder, Lydia Amos Bradley. She, who in the face of loss and immense sadness, persevered. In doing so, she created our university and left behind what will become one of her greatest legacies. I commend Ms. Bradley's strength and resilience to be inspired and motivated in the darkest hour of her life, and to build something so grand, we still cherish it today. Through her creation, she became part of something bigger and will forever live through our own legacies. So on this day, as we get ready to enter the professional world, pursue a graduate degree, or simply take a break, I want us to remember that legacy. If there is anything we ought to take from Bradley, let it be Ms. Bradley's strength and resilience. We are here today as a testament to her and her own strength, resiliencies, and overcoming our fears. Sadly for us, the real world is not always our perfect fantasies. More often than not, we face harsh realities, discrimination, sadness, and sometimes even helplessness. We should, however, not be discouraged by these instances. I want all of us, in our happy moments or darkest hour, to remember that it's still possible to persevere and make an impact and succeed, whatever your definition of success is. But I also want all of us to remember to thank the people who helped us along the way. For me, on this day, I want to thank the amazing team who made me the person I am. I don't know where they are right now, but merci à mon père, à ma mère, à ma famille, à mes amis, Chotalo, Lilou, Marie-Louise, Raphaël, et bien évidemment à tous mes éducateurs. So Bradley, class of 2021, I hope as you go through your life, you remember that once a brave, always a brave. So please remember to answer the BU phone calls when you get them. But also, remember, we are Bradley graduates. We shall never go down without a fight. So keep pushing through until you build your own legacy. Thank you, and a well-deserved congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Christy. Those are, oh, Thank you, Christy, for those wonderful words. I'm so thrilled and honored that we can now identify you as a Bradley alum. Now I'd like to introduce our alumni speaker, Matt Noe. Matt is the Senior Vice President of People Experience and Global HR Services at Cushman Wakefield. He is a 2002 graduate of Bradley, earning his bachelor's degree in communication. He earned his Global Executive MBA from Purdue University in 2017. Matt has extensive experience leading HR teams around the globe. He has done work in Latin America, Central America, China, and all over the Midwest. His duties has ranged from leading change management to standardizing processes to employee relations. He has remained very involved with Bradley University as a member of the Communication Affinity Group and now as president of the Alumni Association.
Thank you, President Standiford. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Bradley University Alumni Association and 70,000 Bradley alumni worldwide, I congratulate each of you for your achievements. Today is a celebration of your success, and we welcome you to the Bradley University alumni family. As family, we look out for each other. You've benefited from the support of dedicated Bradley alumni already. Whether it was an alum who wrote the recommendation that helped you get into Bradley, the one who funded the scholarship you might have received, or helped you get a summer internship, or the alum who gave back to the university by funding the remarkable physical transformation the campus has undergone over the past few years. The Bradley community is here for you, supporting you directly and indirectly. Your time as a student has come to a close, but your relationship with Bradley University is just getting started. Regardless of the twists and turns your life will take from here, Bradley will always remain a part of you. I encourage you to continue to take advantage of the network of Bradley alumni available to you. Whether it's for advice, mentorship, referrals, or simply support, there is a Bradley alum who can and will supply what you need. And I challenge you to not just benefit from that network, but to give to it. Give of your time, your talents, your resources, and pay it forward for those who follow you. Today, as you celebrate your achievement, remember you're a part of a Bradley heritage that spans 123 years. But truly, for the university and for you, the best is yet to come. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Matt. As is tradition, I have some words of wisdom I want to share with you. I will keep my remarks brief because the real purpose of today is to celebrate your remarkable achievements. But I do want to talk briefly about your achievements and the remarkable path we all took to get here today. We have all been tested and challenged over the past year plus in ways no one has experienced in more than 100 years. And yet, here we are today. Here we are celebrating your ability to rise above the challenges of the moment and to persevere, and in doing so, you are the living legacy of Bradley University. Our founder, Lydia Moss Bradley, experienced a level of adversity in her lifetime that I hope none of us ever experience, and yet she did more than survive, she thrived. Like Lydia, you did not retreat from adversity. You stepped into the moment to complete a rigorous academic degree in the most challenging of environments. So my advice to you is own this moment. You've earned it. You deserve it. This is your unique experience. In many ways, you are now the living legacy of Bradley University, a legacy grounded in perseverance in the face of adversity, one of triumph despite overwhelming challenges. You rose above them by embracing these tests as an opportunity to step forward. I say most sincerely, you are at the heart of what makes Bradley such an amazing place. Take this moment in time, make it your own. You've earned it, you deserve it. Now, I am thrilled to move on to the main event, the bestowing of degrees. Dr. Kelly McConaughey, Interim Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, will introduce the candidates. Dr. McConaughey.
It is a great honor to be here with you today and to be a part of this ceremony to honor these fine students. Students, please rise and remain standing. President Standiford, these candidates standing before you, majoring in programs in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, have completed the work prescribed by the faculty and are presented for their appropriate degrees.
Okay, this is my favorite part of the program. On the recommendation of the Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, in accordance with the requirements established by the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Bradley University, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recognized by the faculty with all of the earned rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now come forward to be recognized. You will receive your diploma in the coming days in the mail.
Hannah Marie Fauser Hoyt. Monique Lee Fields. Raven Felice Moore. Ella Grace Dancy. Ronnie Moshe Richardson Matthews. Ashley Iman Mays. Adriana Marie Powell. Dana Elaine Rowans. Brianna Ruth Peterson Green. Sarah Frances Keller. Christy Mulami Masanka. Aiden Christopher Beckman. Lindsay Reamer Fisher. Ariana Elizabeth Moody. Brooke Elizabeth Vervate. Megan Kathleen Winter. Antonio Giuseppe Duca. Siobhan Reagan. Krista Michelle Horn. Ricardo Onate. Priyal Patel. Mariela Reyes. Jessica Rose Zook. Kylie Jean Orekasi. Jasmine Regina Orekasi. James Douglas McKean. Charles Michael Bolton. Ryan Lawrence Peacock. Orion Michael Edelman. Hannah Lore Solata. Jenna Lynn England. Brianna Marie Ballag. Brea Carruthers. Maya An Fan. Corey Ariana Marshall. Alexia Selena Lira. Eleanor Carol Zhang Mei Steinlein. Diana Janae Young. Taylor Carrington Gamble. Addison Faith Poppenhaus. Isabel Toledano. Polek Chat Tui. Nicholas James Broadbeck. Ian Jeriel Padagas. Paris Edwin Geis. Jacob C. Torgerson. Santiago Garcia II. Evan Bradley Meyer. Jose H. Santoni. Samuel Ross Furstein. Ryan Allen Earp. Patrick Robert Garlow. Gabriel Victor Flores. Logan William Ross. Caleb Bentley Bolliger. Michael Damon Sharp. Raven Denise Moore. Deanna Monique Finn. Josiah Carey Berry. Sydney Latrice Ann Lloyd. Victoria Sophia Gonzalez. Nathan Gregory Folly. Francesca Joanna Piccione. Kirsten Neela Montgomery. Marjolise Surda. Carolina Gallegos. Abigaili Vargans Hernandez. Sandra Mateo. Luciana Valenti Abuchon. Sarah Lynn Sarita. Hannah Ray Ware. Jillian Eileen Gomez. Hannah Elizabeth Toai Keys. Alexandra Nicole Beanblossom. Maya Madeline Weber. Shay Ellen Needham. Emily Finch. Maggie Rushetska. Mackenzie Ray Gregg. John Valetis Duschel. Rebecca Ruger. Michael Angelo Catenacci. Nicholas Frank Brow. Taylor Loren Jones. Adetolani Comfort Adeyefa. Kiara Molina Watts. Casey Curtis Carlson. Bailey Ann Cundiff. Alexander Piavuch Srisard. Alyssa Caitlin Schmitz. Emily Ann Herbs. Charlotte Ann McDaniel. Catherine Simonitz. Megan Joyce Marie Galvin.
Saray Cassandra Patino. Thank you. Emmanuel Osei Agamon. Andrew Charles Green. Megan Elizabeth Spillane. Sarah Lynn Fessler. Allison Claire Lampert. Laura Maria Balek. Oops. Priscilla Calderon. Thank you. Emma L. Dowling. Richard V. Gurgle. Evan Ryan Stewart. Wolfgang Page Gross. Scott Edmund Pogatets. Tyler Stephen Sherg. Matthew David Yonker. Jacob William Cohen. Andrew David Driscoll. Sabrina Jane Kiplinger. Gerard Robin Lockhart. Thank you. Ania Destiny Ricks. Celeste Nicole Thompson. Amanda Joyce Riggenbach. Sophia Joy Newton. Rachel Chantel Gutierrez. Megan Patricia Can. I'm so lucky. Megan Nicole Landry. Carly Michelle Luciani. Hi. Hi. Kimberly Linda Kozinski. Valerie Dawn Jardine. Allison Rachel Plord. Michael Jeffrey Scott Hansen. Matthew Ryan Gaby. Daniel Joseph Zawadzki. Carly Joe Huff. Emily Marie Trader. Halima Onikepe Nala. Carmen Marie Calhoun. Noel Louise McCooch. Claire Noel Thies. Benjamin Joseph Snyder. Charles Perez Suarez. Carson Stewart Potts. Elena Marie Rosales. Cameron James Vasquez Pfeiffer. Matthew Kyle Holscher. Dawson Keith Bickle. Zane Riaz Shaw. Noah Keaton Rosick. Jacob Adam Brown. Martina Deutscheva. Hassan Anan Sofa. Sean Duncan Cesario. Erin Victoria Allegretti. Emily Catherine Marsh. Remy Elizabeth Lyons. Layla Vivian Yassin. Abigail Marie Sells. Bailey Allison Blackburn. Megan Olga Zymus. Caitlin Nicole Maqueta. Catherine Marie Shields. Emmy Ray Choquette. Yes, of course. Leah Rose Bruckner. Jacqueline Teresa Lopez. Megan May Bobrowski. Caleb William Ringenberg. Julia Mary Long. Claire Nicole Feld. Alina Danielle Volkova. Owen Michael Mallory. Victor Frank Miller. Isaiah Patrick Chester Harlan. Colton Matthew Peterson. John Charles Amico. Dominic Anthony Millay. No? Melly? Stop everything. Julia Ann Larman. Abby Lane Mills. Jared Sean Spractees. Paul Stephen Caskey. Holly Elizabeth France. Dana Elise Hurley. Benjamin J. White. Chloe Ann Holm. Kaylee Spain. Michael Jokabauskas. Annalise Lacrone. Johanna Christine Janik. Holly Sue Goins. Lila Corin Klingensmith. Allison Elizabeth Poole. Alexander Harrison Shornick. Amr Mohanad Manna. Lindsay Lee Spiegelmeyer. Nathan Thomas McCuttick. Kayla Elise Lippincott. Angelique Marie Garrow. Mitchell David Collins. Kylie Rose Hendrickson. Justin C. Tippett. Thank you. Adeleo. Got it. Adeleo Mary Oyewo. Luniva Singh. Jax A. Mosquera. Carl Andrew Rainsberger. Christian Daniel Smith. Ava Cohn. Callie Morrissey.
As we give a chance for everybody to get back to their seat, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for being here today. And how about a really big round of applause for our newest Bradley alums? All right. I would like to call special attention to our readers for today. Sometimes I really do think they have the hardest job of the day. Seth Katz and Danielle Glassmeyer, thank you both for being part of today's ceremonies. I also want to say thank you to our mace bearer and honorary marshal, Jackie Hogan, the standard bearer, Lindsay Fisher, and today's college banner bearer, Aiden Beckman. And a special shout out to the students from Lambda Chi Alpha for volunteering to help us with the setup and teardown for this big production. Also, before we get to the next part of the program, I'd like to ask you a favor. I think you know we have another ceremony right after this one, and we will need to make sure that the parking lot and seating areas are ready for the next set of graduates and guests. So please make sure to make your way back to your vehicles quickly and safely from the ceremony ends. You are, of course, welcome to head over to campus, very close by, for the graduation day photos. And to conclude our ceremony today, let me now invite everyone to stand and join in the singing of the University Alumni Anthem, Hail Red and White. The words are on the screen, or if you follow along in the electronic program, you'll find the words there also. When we're done, please remain standing until the completion of the recessional by the platform party and the faculty. And most important, congratulations again, graduates. I wish you the very best in what comes next.
Thank you.